Okay, so hi, I'm Gina Watson. I'm from Youngstown, Ohio, born and raised there. Went to YSU, failed the whole first semester, and I knew my parents were going to kill me, so I went to the recruiting station. I went there, and of course, the Marine Corps was Johnny on the spot, and my recruiter told me it was going to be like charm school, and I believed him. During the time I was in, women were not in combat, and they sent me to Camp Pendleton, where I went to administrative school. I did well in administrative school, and so they asked me if I would like to go to Washington, D.C., where I had special background clearances, and I was a mail lady. I carried classified documents. And being as young as I was, I had no idea where I was. The military, it protected us because we were all taught the same goals, but you still had to learn social skills. I was only 18 years old. I was, my father was a fireman, my mother was a nurse, and we went to Catholic school, so there wasn't a lot of things, that I have been exposed to. So some very real life experiences happened while in the Marine Corps. I learned even more about racism. There are people, military is a society within a society, and you have some of the problems, the same problems that you would, in any other society, in civilian life. When I got in my convertible, and I would put my wig on, and I would put my red lipstick on, because I wasn't hanging with them and doing what they wanted me to do, I became, oh, you're a prostitute. I had, people that would say derogatory things like, hey, you came in the front door. Aren't you supposed to come in the back? I didn't know that someone would come in and go into my military locker, into my military bag while I'm not there, while I'm pregnant and crying in the squad bay all night, and take my ID to the Pentagon. Not even 20 years old, that was traumatic because I was going through so much emotionally, and it was a terrible pregnancy. And my mother said that the airlines, she wasn't able to get me a ticket, and I was so nervous I jumped on the Greyhound bus, and I rode from DC to Ohio. And when I got there, my body was just really rejecting everything. I was so nervous, and you could just tell that I was getting ready to deliver, which I had to because I was 5 months pregnant. That's what happened. I re-enlisted because that was during my first enlistment, and I felt that the military took care of what I needed at that time for myself. And I did lose my clearances, and I had to go to another job at the Marine Corps Institute. So things happen. It's I'm just gonna say it, okay? When I got out of the military, I ended up on drugs for 5 years in Washington. I did. And I believe now, and I didn't realize why I was so sensitive, why I was so emotional, why I was so rejected, why I was so sensitive to everything that went on in my life. But I didn't realize that the trauma that I endured really affected my decisions. I look back over and just reflect. Psychologically, it caused a lot of difficulties in my life. Psychologically, it did. And I'm really just settling down and realizing it helped me to be the strong woman that I am today, that I can talk to other women. I don't think it's that we go through things, it's how we come out of it, what we do with it after we know, and for the other veteran women that are coming behind us now. And that's what I love about being here at Sarah J. Harper, because, like now I have a psychologist I can talk to, anything for medical. We have counselors here that we can talk to, and we have each other. And I feel like I never really, like I said, slowed down and realized just where I was until I came here to Cleveland. Yeah, and I came here for something totally different. I have an honorable discharge because I did nothing wrong. I was just a victim of criminals that were in the military. I didn't know after I got out that I could have gone to the VA and told them, hey, I had a problem. I was just broken, period. I'm grateful that it's here, because if it wasn't here, I can't even, I don't even want to think about it. So I don't. But I realized the things that I did do was very important administratively to the support, but also for our country.